right, let's go. Come on. Excuse me. Thank you. Excuse me. See underneath the cars. Hello GX community, this is GX Bob. It's time to go where other mods have never gone before. This is going to be super exciting for me because I don't think this has ever been done before. I came up with this idea in the middle of a hot pounding session I had with my girlfriend last night, and I stopped midway and I said, honey, I have a super awesome mod that I have to document before I forget. So this is where we're at. So I asked myself, why do we have to limit our Lexus logo projector lamps to only come on when we open up our car doors? You guys know what we're talking about, right? Because half of you motherfuckers out there own these things. You guys bought it from Alibaba, Amazon, eBay. You know, when you open up your car doors, you got this Lexus logo shining on your floor. But I thought, if you could turn on your Lexus logo with a door trigger, why can't you turn it on with your perimeter sensor? Why can't you turn it on when you arm and disarm your car so you can keep your door closed? Why can't you be sitting 100 feet away from your car, sitting at a restaurant, somebody walks by and you turn on your Lexus logo with your remote? So that's what we're going to do today. We are going to mod the shit out of our vehicle using our Lexus projector lamps, okay? So let's go ahead and get started, guys. These are all the things that you're going to need to do this mod. You're going to need a wire stripper, wire cutter. You're going to need a wire crimper. You're going to need electrical tape. You're going to need a total of 8 red butt connectors. You're going to need your wire extensions that come with your projector lights. Your projector lights are going to come with 4 pieces. I don't have the 4th one here because I already installed it on the vehicle. It's going to come with these extenders. You're going to need the extenders. Here's the box that it came with, okay? Comes with 4. You're going to need about 8 zip ties, about 11 inch to 12 inches long. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. With each of these projector lamps, I am going to tell you how we're going to do this. How am I going to give the instructions to do this? If you take a look closely, one side is going to be your camera and one side is going to be your flat surface. Okay, so when I say flat surface, this is the side I'm talking about. When I say camera side, this is the side I'm talking about. Okay, so you can't mistake in it. You guys could go ahead and it's very, very important to know which side is the flat surface and which side is the camera surface, because if we want our Lexus logos to all be straight and facing the same direction, we are always going to have to glue this side to the housing assembly, and I'm going to show you that in a minute or two. Okay, so let's go ahead and set this down. This is the very first step right here. We're going to take all of our extensions right here that came with our projector lights, and we're going to cut off this portion of it, this pin portion of it, because it's not going to fit in our OEM housing. Okay, we're going to keep this portion right here. Remember, it has power and ground, red and black. So let's go ahead and get started. What I'm doing is I'm going to take each extension and I'm going to cut off this part, this square part off right here. Toss that side away. So each light is going to have a power and a ground, a black and a red. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this part of the red right here, the wire part right here, and we're going to strip about maybe 1/2 inch off. So the wire is exposed. We are going to wind it up so it doesn't fray on us. We're going to fold it in half. We're going to take a red butt connector. We're going to shove it in there all the way up to the shielding, and we're going to crimp it. Smash the barrel down, and we're going to crimp it again until it's tight in there. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing with the ground wire. Cut off about 1/2 inch. Just the shielding, do not cut off the copper wire portion of it. Fold it in half. We're going to take a red butt connectors, go all the way up to the shielding, and crimp it down. This is basic electrical, guys. I have a video on basic electrical. If you guys are trying to figure out what the hell am I doing right now, this is super simple. Okay, it's very basic. Now that you have power and ground, you're going to take this portion that came with the projector lights that we didn't cut, and we're going to plug it into our projector lights. The projector lights has flat and its camera. The flat side, we're going to stick our power port on. Okay, so we take a look in here. We're going to have two male pins right there. We're going to stick the power, the red one, to the pin that is on the flat side. So let's go ahead and stick that in. So it goes all the way in. We're going to take the black, the ground one, and we're going to stick it into the pin that's on the camera side. There you go. You guys can go ahead and go above and beyond and fill this space inside there, this cavity side there, with silicone or black tape it so it's sealed so water doesn't get into it. I'm just going to go ahead and work with what I have right now. Okay, so you're going to go do this to every single light you have. So I have 3 more to go. Okay, so let's set this aside. If you guys take a look at these projectors, they're open to the elements. So you guys could take silicone glue gun and you could fill up the voids with silicone if you guys wish to have this blocked out of water and rain or anything like that. I'm just going to go ahead and work with what I have, but you guys could customize this any way you want by filling up the voids with all types of sealant, okay, just to keep water out of here. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and go around to the running boards. I'm going to show you guys exactly where they are. I already marked them with red tape. If you follow the arrows, you're going to find out that there's going to be a running board light right underneath that tape, and one right underneath that tape. Okay, we're going to do one for the front and one for the rear. I'm not going to show you how to do the other side because they're going to be identical installations. Okay, now we are on the passenger side front, and it's going to look identical to the other 3. So we're going to take the plug in the back, turn it counterclockwise to release the light bulb. Okay, we're going to release this pin right here, this plug thing right here, in order for our harness to come loose so we have more wire to play with. Okay, we released the harness. Now we have a lot of wire to play with. We're going to unplug this. So let's go ahead and cut this off. We no longer need the OEM plug. What we're going to do is we are going to cut 1/2 inch off the red, 1/2 inch off the white. We're going to take our projector lamps. We're going to hook up the red with the red. We're going to crimp it. We're going to take the black and hook it up to the white of the OEM wire, and we're going to crimp it. Now that we crimped it, it's not going to come loose. We're going to go ahead and get black electrical tape, and we're going to wrap it so the butt connectors don't come loose. Okay, we're going to leave it dangling. We're going to get our zip tie. We're going to go inside this huge channel right here, go behind the huge channel, reach it from behind, and we're going to fasten it just like that. We're going to grab one more, go behind this channel, and fasten it. Now we're going to take our projector lights. We're going to take the camera, point it down, but the flat surface right here has to go against this assembly. So we're going to turn it around. It's like this. And we are going to go within our zip ties to have it zip down. Remember, the flat surface has to go against the housing assembly right here. Okay, and we're going to center it perfectly. We're going to use this dome light to help us center it. Right here, the factory OEM dome light, and we're going to zip tie it to there. Don't worry about it being exactly straight right now. We're going to figure all that out tonight at night when we look at it in the dark. Okay, so we're going to take this wire harness right here. You guys can zip tie it up or whatever. Okay, we're going to cut off the excess right here. You can make it look pretty later on, but this is just to test it out for now. I'm going to see if I can plug this thing back in here. Ooh, it goes back in. Nice. There you go. Should look just like that. We are under the passenger side rear right now. We're going to take our plug right behind this dome light. We're going to turn it counterclockwise. Okay. Now you're going to notice this wire harness is really short. And what's holding this wire harness in is this clip right here. All you have to do is just pinch it in. Just grab a pair of needle nose or whatever and just pinch it in and let it come back out of its socket right here. Just pinch it in and push it through the hole. Once you do that, it should come right out. See, it looks like this. Okay, now you have plenty of room to work with. What we're going to do is we're going to take this entire plug right here that came with Lexus and we're going to get rid of it. So we're going to cut it off all the way at the end. Okay, there you go. I'm not afraid. Don't worry about it. We're going to take about half an inch off of the red and the white. The red being power, the white with black stripes is going to be your ground. Okay, we're going to take your we're going to take your projector lights. We're going to take the red and crimp it with the red. Right? Common sense. Go ahead and crimp this. I usually crimp it twice. I do the pull test to make sure it's not going to come loose. Then I'm going to take the black wire and I'm going to crimp it to the white wire of the OEM harness. Go ahead and crimp it. After I'm done crimping, I'm going to grab electrical tape and I'm going to tape up the harness so these butt connectors do not come loose one day. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just wrap my black electrical tape around here, around the butt connectors, around my wire harnesses, just until the tape overlaps the connectors and the wire harness so it doesn't come loose. There you go. Now this portion right here is fairly simple. Okay, so all you have to do is this camera has to be facing down. Obviously, that's common sense. Okay, the camera's got to be facing down, but the flat side of this has to be against the flat side of this housing right here. This flat housing right here is pointing towards the outside of your vehicle, your exterior vehicle, not the interior. Okay, so this flat exterior. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to get our zip ties. We're going to take our zip ties and we're going to pass it through this really long slot right here that they provided us. Okay, and reach around and I'm going to go ahead and zip it up just like that. Not all the way, we got to leave it loose so we could pass our projector lights in there. Okay, zip it up just like that, leave it loose. We're going to take our projector, take our flat side, and we're going to lean it against this flat housing assembly right here. We're going to go right through here. We're going to use our dome light, our factory dome light, to center our housing. We're going to center it just right there. And now we're going to take our zip ties and we're going to zip it up. Remember, zip it up evenly. Both sides got to be evenly tight. Don't do one side all the way or else it's going to go in crooked. Okay, there you go. Make sure you bring the zip ties all the way in without covering the camera lens. Okay, so zip it up. And zip it up tight, zip it up tight. We're going to have plenty of time to go ahead and adjust the camera later on at night when it's more visible. Right now, we're just gonna do the temporary install, and we're just gonna clean up the wiring, and voila, that's about it. That's as far as we can go right now, and later at night, we're gonna go ahead and do the adjustment, okay?